Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watcher. Okay, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live again for other messages, other readings, other material. Please feel free to use the chat to let me know how it resonates with you if you're joining us during the live. Okay, if you're joining us after the stream, please feel free to use the comment section below to let me know how it resonates with you. All right, Pisces, we're going to take a look into your overall energy for today. Going to also look into the energies around you, and we're going to look into forward movement. Okay, I'm using the Wade Rider tarot here. I think it's Rider Wade tarot for your reading today. Thank you so much. Let's see what we got going on, Pisces. Hey, Omar. Hello. Good morning. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Hey, Joel. Bianca, what's going on? How's everybody doing? All right, Pisces. Good morning, Teresa. Let's see what we got here. Messages do we have for Pisces? Hey, Amelia. Glad to have you here, love. How are you today, Amelia? Golden, what's going on? The overall energy, Pisces, for you today. I got the Star card. Aquarius energy. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, for the bottom of the deck energy here. Let's see. Amelia says, so I hope your day goes well. Don't know what's going on, but I hope it gets better for you. Okay. Pisces. This is interesting. Interesting for the better. Okay, I'm getting a vibe here that for the most part, you have poured so much love, so much energy, so much of your grace, so much of your kindness into a lot of different people, a lot of different situations. I feel like anything that you've done thus far, it has really been beneficial to you. Even the hard lessons that you've had to learn, it has been beneficial to your growth here with that Seven of Pentacles. Let's clarify the star. A little bit more on the star card for Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay. Yeah. So you've had some challenges. You've had some mishaps. You've had some things that literally went left. Three of Pentacles here in the reverse. You may have had some people to say some cruel things about you, especially at a time where you needed people to be kind to you. They were being cruel to you. And it just felt like you couldn't catch a break. You know what I mean? It's like, no matter what I do, I can't catch a break. Queen of Wands in the reverse. I'm literally hearing somebody say, can't you see that I'm hurting? Can't you see that I'm going through? I don't feel like this is going on now. It could be for some of you, but maybe you went through this at one time. Hey, it's me after all. So let's get more on that Seven of Pentacles energy. How has this contributed to your growth? We got the Eight of Swords. Okay. So I feel like by you going through these challenges, by you learning these lessons, I feel like there's something there that you will never I'm hearing regret. So maybe you'll never regret what you've been through. You didn't like the pain of it. And there's also something that you'll never forget. And it could be just the fact of how you realize you got to depend on yourself more. Queen of Cups here in the reverse. Yeah. So when we realize that we have to focus more and count more on self, that's like one of the hardest steps to make, is just realizing that in itself. We realize we can't change the actions of other people, but it doesn't mean it doesn't bother you. It doesn't mean it doesn't trigger you. Page of Pentacles in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse. Because honestly, Pisces, any other sign watching this with these two cards here, all we want is love. we don't get into situations, friendships, or love relationships to be treated unfairly, right? We just don't do that. And so Teresa says there are all lessons, even when they are blessed. And that's right. And it hurts you whenever, I'm just going to give an example. When you get into a loving relationship, let me adjust my camera, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay. When you get into a love relationship, right? You do not get into that relationship to be hurt. I mean, let's just be honest. We do not get into a relationship to be hurt. When we meet friends or people that we get to a place where we call them our friend, we don't befriend them to get hurt or to get betrayed. But we always have to remember with every dynamic, a friendship, a relationship, even down to your family, you are taking a risk with your emotions. You are taking a risk with everything that is instilled in you when you're trying to get to know somebody. Because that person, depending on how much access you give them, depending on how much power you give them, they can make or break you. But I feel like if you try to keep people more on surface level, if you start seeing that they're just not for you, if you start seeing that, hey, this person is just, they're just not good for me at all, it's a little easier for you to remove people that are surface level versus people that get real close to the heart. And I know that's hard, especially for Pisces. But I'm just saying, with the lessons that you've learned, you could be keeping people more on a surface level until you feel like they've earned the right to get close to your heart space. Okay? Because after all, with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, we don't get in situations to be hurt. That's not the thing. It's almost like, if I would have known, like a lot of you probably feel this way, I feel this way myself. If I would have known that there was going to be pain at the end of this, I would have never entered. So with the Knight of Cups here in the reverse, you're slow to tell people how you feel. You are slow to take love offers. You are slow to really embrace certain situations. Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay. I'm hearing that song "Never Too Much" by Luther Vandross. Wow, I don't know where that's coming from. Eight of Pentacles here. So maybe you want to be with somebody that doesn't feel like they have to hold back from you. Maybe that's why I'm hearing that "never too much." So maybe you want to feel free to love, or free to, somebody that you can be free to express yourself in love or something like that. We have the Four of Wands, and that's what that Eight of Pentacles is. Yeah, you want someone that's going to put in mutual effort. Four of Wands energy coming up in the past. Um, Definitely some of you could have been married in the past or in a long-term relationship. I'm hearing the word bliss. So you could have had some bliss in your life, even if it was temporarily. Hey, more to love. But you definitely, Six of Pentacles here, you definitely could have had what seemed like an equal exchange of effort. But let's see. With the Justice in the reverse, something happened. And to be real, maybe you two were just at different points in your life. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Could have been some people wanted to be dominant of you or wanted to dominate the situation, and it just wasn't good for you. We have the Empress here in the reverse. I definitely feel like at this time, Pisces, you could be paying attention to, people's roles in your life. Like, say for instance, if somebody calls you their friend, like you might have somebody say, oh, Pisces, you're my best friend. You're looking at that situation. Okay, well, how do you treat me if I'm your best friend? With the Eight of Wands in the reverse, can I really do life with you? Are you really my best friend, or am I your best friend? Think about it. Think about it. Are you just being a best friend to them, or are they being a best friend to you? And when we start looking at things like that with the Knight of Pentacles, look at that. We are quick to figure out where these people really fit in our life. I know I've had people that let's see, what's the word? What's the word? When you rush. We'll put it like this. I rushed into calling them my friends. This has been years ago. And then I later learned that they weren't my friend based on the fact of they weren't there like that. They were saying things that they shouldn't say behind my back. They were telling my secrets. So then I realized, like, that's not a friend. And I had to go and figure out what a friend was to me. I had to define it because my definition of a friend, as opposed to how people were showing up in my life, I realized, like, those people are not my friends. So you could be at a place where you're so in tune right now that you're not just giving that title to just anybody, because a friend means something to you, especially as we continue to mature and evolve. We got the Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse. Definitely could have been a lot of situations, Pisces, that you've been through that have kind of shaken up your stability here, shaken up your foundation. Give me a little bit more on the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Devil, yeah, Capricorn energy. You could have had some devil energy. When you look back, you can see that. The King of Cups here in the reverse. You could have dealt with people that didn't care how you felt. So with the Ace of Cups, by you caring more about how you feel, you're attracting people that actually do care, that actually do. I'm literally hearing somebody say that actually do give a D, give a, y'all know the word. Okay. You could be pulling in energy like that actually care about you. Because with the Five of Cups, you've had so many times of feeling low and feeling your heart been broken and people betraying you, and then they want to come back and act like they hadn't done anything at all, and it's just been a lot. Give me a little bit more on the Five of Cups with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And most importantly, nobody knows your story better than you. So you could be at a place where you realize that, hey, I want these healthy connections. I want this healthy relationship, but they don't know my story. And I have to be true to me. Got to be true to me regardless. We have the Hangman. Look at that. So you're hanging on to this idea of what works for you. Some of you could be journaling at this time. Okay. Page of Swords here. Journaling, processing, taking time to think about things that bring you joy. We have the Seven of Cups here in the reverse. You are eliminating all these bad choices that you've had in the past. Like, you've been around people that it's like they were just not good choices, good fit for you. And so you're getting away from that energy. A little bit more on the Seven of Cups in reverse. Getting away from that negative energy here with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Absolutely. And I feel like, Pisces, by you getting away from that energy, Six of Wands here in the reverse, you're showing people and yourself that you're choosing you, right? You're showing people and yourself that you're choosing you. We have the Hermit here in the reverse, Virgo energy, and you're not shy about it. You're not holding back. You're just showing people. It's like you're not sitting around just telling them. Ten of Wands. You're not telling people about all your troubles and all that stuff. You're just coming out as such a strong and powerful force. And people just know that you're doing things primarily for yourself at this time. Yeah, with the Three of Swords, because you've been through a lot. The number three could be significant. This could be 3 years, 30 years at this time. Something dealing with years in the number three. Two of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Lots of times your heart has been broken, and lots of times you've learned more and more about yourself. Hey, High Priestess Tarot. So I definitely understand where you could be at this time. Wow. And we're going to go into the energies around you. And look at this. Look how you're coming off. It's the Emperor. So you may be trying to work with your emotions at this time, but you're still coming off strong. Temperance in the reverse. I feel like you're constantly looking for new ways to become more balanced. Okay, which is great. Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse. And you're constantly working on how can you maintain this strong sense of self that you have with the Four of Pentacles. Look at that. Your lessons have been major blessings. And I know it doesn't seem that way, but they've been major blessings for you. They're helping you to elevate. They're helping you to really come off as being strong, being really sure of yourself here, okay? All right, let's look at the energies around you, Pisces. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live again for other messages, other readings. Please feel free to use the chat to let me know how it resonates with you. I love to hear from you, okay? All right, give me 1 second, Ray. Let me grab another tarot deck. Okay, so today from Miss Teresa, I'm using my Tarot of the Owls deck. I haven't used it in a while, so we're gonna do a reading of the energies around you from this deck here. I gotta turn it like this, y'all, because it's this is a tall box. But we're gonna look at the Tarot of the Owls here for your reading, for your energies around you reading today. Beautiful deck. Y'all know how I like these owls. So here we go. I keep all my cards in their designated boxes. So give me 1 second here. Alrighty. Yeah, I love them too, Bianca. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Let's see what the owls have to say. All right. Let's see what the owls have to say, Pisces, about the energies around you. Let's see what the owls have to say. We get 3 more good shuffles here. All right. They're ready to speak. Overall energy here, I have the Eight of Pentacles for the energies around you. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this is somebody, Pisces, that this person is, they're known as some kind of leader, or they're well known or something like that. They're known for their work, they're known for their interactions here, but they're coming up in your energy because honestly, they're wounded in some way. I don't know, or if this is, let's look. Give me a little bit more on the Eight of Pentacles here. How do we have the Eight of Pentacles? The Page of Wands. This was something that maybe they did concerning you that happened at a fast rate. The Strength, Leo energy. It's almost like this person wanted to dominate some idea or some type of situation concerning you. They wanted to have the upper hand. So who ended up wounded here? Give me a little bit more on the Five of Pentacles. Oh, so we got the Empress, fire energy, and the Wheel of Fortune. Was this you? Was this Pisces that ended up wounded? The Three of Pentacles. So definitely something came in between you two. And then somebody was left wounded, or somebody was left at a place of being in charge of their own healing here. The Two of Swords. I feel like, Pisces, you could have been kind of blindsided, but you stayed around with the Hangman. You could have tried to figure it out. Like, maybe this person switched up on you a little bit and you couldn't figure it out. Let's look at the rest of the reading. We got the Queen of Swords here. The Hierophant. So this person sees you as somebody worthy of respect. The Hierophant. They see you as being very wise, very strong, very powerful. The Page of Pentacles. You give great ideas, great advice. The Six of Wands here. This person feels like you choose your words wisely. In the past with the Six of Cups, gosh, I feel like you were so gentle with this person with the Six of Cups. It's like you were just gentle with them. I don't know. This could be, it could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be your child, it could be anybody. It's just like you were very gentle, very, very nurturing. Give me a little bit more on the Six of Cups. With the Ace of Swords, but you were very nurturing, very kind, but you have had to have a strong hand with this person. So you've had to show this person that you're worthy of respect. With the Knight of Cups. Somewhere in there you had to show this person that you love yourself or you know your value so well that you're worthy of respect here. Five of Wands. And maybe this was a back and forth energy that you exhibited with this person, but you stood your ground. With the Ten of Cups, you did what was best for you or the situation. Give me a little bit more on the Ten of Cups. We got the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you made a decision that was best for you and the situation that you were in. With the Ten of Wands, even if it meant that somebody was going to be a bit burdened. Eight of Wands. Forward movement here. Who is this person? We got the Four of Swords. A little bit more. The Nine of Cups. This person feels like you're going to protect yourself regardless. Why do they feel this way? Three of Cups. Because regardless of the fact of whatever would come in between you two or whatever differences you had, you always seem to choose yourself. You always seem to keep in mind how sacred your peace is, how sacred you are here. So this person feels like, okay, no matter what I throw at Pisces, they're going to choose themselves. Okay. We got the King of Pentacles here. Yeah. They see you as the Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles. And we also got the King of Swords. This person, they feel like when it comes to your self-respect, no matter what happens with the Three of Swords, you can go through a terrible heartbreak or disappointment and you're still going to stand up and take up for yourself. With the Seven of Cups, and you're going to make the right choice for you. Okay. We got the King of Swords here. Why do we have the King of Swords? With the Six of Swords. So we got the King of Swords with the Six of Swords because, to be honest, you may have gotten to a place or this person sees you like you've thrown away any memory of them. You've thrown away anything that's relating to them. And you've taken a chance to move forward, even if you had to move forward by yourself. And this person knows that you never mind moving away from them, even if you have to do it alone. Okay. Yeah. The Chariot. Cancer energy. They know you're willing to move and go forward alone. So, why are they showing up in your reading? Why is this person showing up in your reading? The Nine of Pentacles. Because they still see you as being a light of stability here. They still see that. Give me more on the Nine of Pentacles. They still see you as a light of stability. And I feel like with the Five of Cups, look at the little owl, sad, or she's sad. This person, they're sad because they don't have the stability in their life anymore. Or maybe they have moments of sadness where they don't have at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, look, the moon. I don't know what they did, but they don't have this stability that they once had concerning you. Yes, as the high priestess. They don't have it anymore. So they're sad about that. Okay. So how do they feel about Pisces at this time? How does this person feel about Pisces at this time? The Two of Cups. Still feelings here. I don't think you care, but there's still feelings here. Now this doesn't have to be love. This could be your child. This could be anybody really. But definitely there's still love here. There's still compassion here. Okay, so what is their biggest regret? Are there any regrets? Any regrets here? The Emperor. So definitely this person could be prideful, but with the Fool card, it always seems like this person would like to start over with you. So this is a person that may not tell you when they're wrong all the time, but it definitely feels like, hello for show and Dawn. It definitely feels like anytime you two have differences, they always want to have a new beginning. They don't want things to stay messy or to stay in a place of you two not getting along. With the Seven of Pentacles, they never want to just cut the tree down of growth of life here. But you know, what is their biggest issue? What is their biggest issue concerning Pisces? I feel like this person with the Ace of Pentacles, they just don't show up in a way that you can trust. They just don't have that. It's something you don't trust them. Hey, Brian. With the Hermit, Virgo energy. You don't trust them. You can trust them to be themselves, but you can't trust them. One thing you can do is trust a person to be who they are. But when it comes when it comes to them being able to show you that they can be trusted for your own well-being, it's like with this particular person, you don't trust them. Could be a Virgo here. With the Devil. So you could feel like this person doesn't have your best interests. Capricorn energy here. With the Knight of Swords. And you could also feel like anytime things don't go their way, they're quick to leave. King of Cups and leave you holding your emotions. Seven of Swords. Yeah. You've always been left holding your emotions no matter what they did to you. Any regrets here? With the Knight of Wands. These sudden fast movements that this person does, Page of Swords, this sudden stuff that they do like out of nowhere, they regret it, but they regret doing this later. Like this is a person that, yeah, with the Queen of Wands, once they slow down and look at stuff, that's when they feel the regret. That's when they feel like, oh my God, I did that to Pisces, the Ten of Swords. I did that. I said that. But by the time they realize what they've done and said, Pisces, I feel like you're at a place of keeping yourself away from them with the Seven of Wands. You're like, get away from me. Your love hurts. Love is not supposed to hurt. It's like, yeah. With the Death card, you could have put an end to this. So you could be at a place where you've ended this and you're just doing something totally different with your life at this time. If this is your child, maybe you told your child like, hey, you're going to respect me. I'll always be your mom. I'll always be your dad, but you're going to respect me. And you put your foot down. If this is your child, if this is a lover, you brought it to an end. You don't want nothing else to do with this person, period. You wish them well, but you want them to be well somewhere else. If this is a friend or so-called friend, you've ended this connection here with them. You'll always care about them. You want them to do well, but just not around you. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, y'all. That's called self-preservation. It's called self-preservation. Putting an end with the Tower, putting an end to cycles that don't serve you. Hey, Willadine. And that's where justice is served with the Justice card. Hey, Pisces 22. So glad to see you here. I have locked myself on my balcony with a cup. What? I'm hiding from my kids' ATM. They must have my check clearing this morning onto my bank account. Yeah. So that's where the justices serve. They may have their regrets. They may have their, oh my goodness, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that. But whatever they bestowed upon you, whatever they said to you or did to you, you have found a way to accept it. Doesn't mean you liked it. You found a way to accept it, Pisces, and you want to move forward. Like you're not holding yourself hostage to this anymore. You're moving forward. You're finding ways to cope and just do what you need to do and want to do, because what you know is on the other side of this pain, on the other side of the disappointment, is so much more. And I think the only thing that was left is for you to make the first step. You know, you had to be willing to make the first step. Because I'm telling you, everybody, once somebody hurts your feelings are all that you have. Queen of Wands energy, I mean, the King of Wands energy, I'm sorry. Your feelings are all that you have, right? And when people keep coming in repeatedly hurting your feelings, it chips away at you. It chips away. So we definitely have to make some tough decisions in order to protect ourselves. And that other person may not understand it, and it's not for them to understand. It's for you to understand and have your comfort level there. Okay? So we wish this person well, whomever this is to you. All right? So let's look at forward movement, Pisces. We're going to be using the Happier Me affirmations. Give me 1 second. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live again. And for other messages, please feel free to use the comment section below to let me know how it resonates. If you're watching this after the stream, use that comment section. Watching this during the chat, during the live, you can use the chat to let me know. Okay. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Hey, 5D. I'm sorry I have been missing your lives. I have been through health issues. Oh, I hope you're feeling better now, 5D. Thank you for coming in. Pisces 22, already resonating, only been here a minute. Laugh out loud the past 2 days. I found I haven't thought about him and don't even care. Oh, comes back or not. I feel peace finally. Good for you. All right, we will be using for the forward movement, I will be using this beautiful deck from Teresa from my Amazon wish list. This is the Happier Me affirmation cards. We'll be looking at those. I've used them before. So let's see what's up, Pisces. All right, what forward movement messages do we have for Pisces here? Okay, first card I have is I am exactly who I need to be at this moment. Look at that. Beautiful card. So Pisces, you could be at a place where you're saying, you know what? This is where I should be. This is where I need to be. Maybe a lot of people don't understand it. Maybe there may be people that think I'm weird. There may be people that think I'm strange. But right now, this is where I need to be. Okay? This is where I need to be because this is where I feel the most comfortable. And we definitely want to be where we feel comfortable. We don't want anyone to come in and try to rush us. We don't want anyone to try to come in and make us feel crazy for where we are, the way that we're feeling and all that. So this could be where you are at this time. At the back of the card, it says, all your past actions are teaching moments for your present self. Every lesson takes you to the present moment, to exactly who you need to be. Isn't that ironic? We are just talking about that in the first reading. So you could really be identifying like where you are right now is where you should be. Divine timing. And you feel pretty good about that. You're feeling confident. You're feeling self assured. And all you need is just more patience and with yourself, which you're giving yourself that, and continue to give yourself grace. Okay. All right. We have the power to change my world lies within me. And this lady is helping to align and equal out her chakras here, if you notice. The back of the card says, if you concentrate on negative, you will only see problems. If you concentrate on the positive, you will find solutions. The power lies in your thoughts. Don't sabotage yourself for something that hasn't yet happened. Yes, that's talking about doubt. So we definitely want to make sure that we're not having a lot of doubt. And I know that's hard, especially if you've been through trauma, you've been through disappointments, it's hard not to have doubt, especially when new things come up in our life, new opportunities. We're like, okay, can I really do it? Do I have what it takes? Yeah, you have what it takes. But those are the little questions we get whenever we're trying something new. Just know that any good opportunity that comes about is for you. Okay. And things that don't always pan out, maybe opportunities that go sour. Guess what? There's something in that for you because there's a lesson on what you don't want. And I'm learning myself that things that come into our life that disappoint are really things that are really helping us protect us so that we can be the best that we can be. We may think we want certain people or certain things, but when they drop off like flies and you look back, you're like, wait a minute, I didn't really need that. I thought I needed that, but I can see now that the power of happiness lies within me. And some energies can really keep you back from having that power and the peace within yourself. Okay. All right. Let's see. We have, I am grateful for all that I have and all that I am. Look at that. I am grateful for all that I have and for all that I am. Be grateful. Being grateful, I'm sorry. Being grateful is such a wonderful gift you can offer yourself. Take 5 minutes each day and reflect on what you are grateful for. I feel like a lot of you do that. That's a huge part of manifesting things that you want moving forward is being grateful for the present moment and also being grateful for the things that you have right now. And showing gratitude for what you have right now is just really getting out to the universe and to God that, hey, I am good right now, but there are desires of my heart that I would like to transcend into my life. And until they show up, I'm going to be content with where I am with my job, with me being single, or with me being in a relationship, with, my body. I'm working on my health. These are different things that you could be looking at. Like, I'm going to be good with me right now. I'm going to be working on improving so I can get to what I want, but I'm not going to deter myself away from showing gratitude based off of what I have right now. Because a lot of us could be in a position that we've prayed for years ago. You may have been praying years ago for you to have this peace of mind, and you got it, right? But because of our constant evolving, we still desire to have more, and we're supposed to want more. We're supposed to want to elevate and continue to climb. So being grateful for where you are, being grateful for what you've been through, being grateful for what you've learned is really helping you to catapult forward. And I feel like that's what a lot of you are doing at this time. Okay. All right. Hey, Boxer. For falling in love with me again. That's right, for sure. Thank you for sharing. Teresa says, yes. Teresa says, I am grateful for the good, bad, and indifference. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Bianca. And we have to be grateful for it all. We may not understand the disappointments when they happen. We just don't get it. We may look up and say, Lord, what is this? You know what? It, this hurts. Did I do something wrong? And a lot of times, the heartbreak and disappointment is happening for us. Sometimes we have to be shown people's true color so that we'll know, abort, abort, get away from this person, abort, abort, get away from this energy. This person doesn't mean you any good. We have to look at it. And sometimes God has a way of showing you the true essence of a person. If you pray about it, and I can attest to this, if you pray and ask God to show you the real face of a person, He will do just that. But we have to be ready for that that clarity, because it's coming if you keep asking. Okay. Believe, receive, and achieve. This card here. Okay. It says, whenever you want to accomplish something, believe in yourself and then let things unfold. Powerful manifestation technique there. So you could believe in wanting better health. You could believe in wanting love. You could believe in maybe not just wanting a lot of money, but to be more financially comfortable. You could believe in wanting a better career, one that reflects your purpose. And by you believing, ready to receive, and also achieving and putting that energy in to improve, you'll see things just change for you, okay? Bianca says, absolutely. Yes, I just said that sitting on my porch yesterday. I'm so at peace, a little lonely some days, but I'm at peace. That's right, for sure. Oh my God, I just remembered this full moon is in Pisces and a super moon. What an opportunity to surrender more deeply and making space for more of what we are manifesting. Yes, yes, for sure. Thank you for sharing. It amazes me that this resonates so many of us. Saranda, that's the power of the spirit. That's the power of the spirit. Okay. And I'm just so blessed that I'm able to deliver these messages. Because like I always say, it truly takes somebody really being connected and having the gift in order to deliver the messages. So I'm grateful that God put me in a position to be able to deliver these messages, because I feel like He must have felt some way about me to give me such a profound opportunity. So yeah, grateful, grateful, and grateful for you, ladies and gentlemen, coming in and feeling guided to click on the messages. Okay. All right. We have the I forgive those who have harmed me in my past. Look at that. I forgive those that have harmed me in my past and peacefully detach from them. Yes, we just talked about that. It says, forgiveness plays an essential role in your happiness. Forgiveness replaces the sorrow in your heart with love and peace. It is okay if you still love people that didn't love you back properly. Okay? It is okay, because that means that's the kind of heart that you have. When you love a person unconditionally, that means you can love them even through the pain that they caused you, but you never want to be around them again. There are a few people that I love, and I always love them for the part that they played in my story, but I never want to be around them again because of the offense, because of what they've done. It doesn't mean that I hold them hostage to it. It's just that I saw a different side of them. I saw a side of them that I needed to see that wasn't healthy for me. So therefore, I could still love you and send you well wishes and send you off in grace, and pray that God continues to bless you. Pray that you continue to, fulfill your purpose on this earth, just not around me. And so when you get to that level, that is unconditional love. And a lot of you may be getting to that place of saying, hey, this person hurt me. Hey, they did this to me. They did that to me. But guess what? I'm still standing. I'm still standing. I will continue to stand as long as God has breath in my body. And I'm going to do what's needed, because a lot of times people come in your life showing indifference because there's something about your vibration that they don't resonate with. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. Doesn't even mean they're bad. Y'all two are just not connected. And to be real with you, a lot of people that come in and reject you, they're rejecting you because they can't identify with you. And instead of trying to get to know you, they rather cast blame and shame on you. And those people are not good for you. Thank you so much for show. I really appreciate your super chat. Thank you. Grateful for you and all you share. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It doesn't mean these people were not guilty for hurting you when you're trying to forgive. It just means that you're choosing the higher road. And you're saying, okay, I'm going to let God deal with you. I'm going to let God deal with you and the offense that you brought me. But I still love you and I want you to do well. I still love you and I want you to be great, just not with me. Because you've offended me in such a way that let me know that you're not for me. Because anybody that's for you is not going to purposely hurt you. You know? And if they do hurt you, they're going to show remorse. And one of the greatest parts of an apology is changed action. You can apologize all day long. Does it mean anything if you don't change the action? No. So if you had people in your life that had to constantly apologize and there was no changed action, you got to wonder, does that person really love themselves? And then are they capable? Do they have the capacity to love you properly? Hey, Saranda, thank you for your super chat. Thanks for the confirmation. Thank you so much. Confirmations. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah. We have to ask ourselves, those people that hurt you, if they had that energy in them to hurt you on purpose, can that same person have the capacity to come back and apologize for it and mean it and really change the behavior? You got to think about that. That's a person that intentionally hurt you. So you know that something has to be going on with them. But we send them grace, mercy, and well wishes, even if you don't want to be bothered with them again. Okay. We have, I choose to let go of fear. It says, fear keeps you stuck in one place. Take one fear that you have and notice the power it has over you. Then see it for what it is, just a thought. That's powerful there. So just like trying to step back out into the dating scene, right? You may have been hurt really, really bad. Last situation may have really hurt your soul. But we can't be scared. If we want something, a significant connection, we can't be scared to take a chance because everybody is not bad. Everybody's not good, but certainly everybody is not bad. So we have to be open to have our heart space available for new energy as it tries to make its way to us. And it's up to us to decide what energy should align with us and what energy should flee from us. Definitely. That's a really good card to come out at this time. All right. Anything else here for Pisces? Asking for help is a gift. I give myself and others. Yes. So, perfect card to come out here at the back. It says, admitting that you need help shows strength of character. It takes a great man to let go of his ego and accept guidance. The ego will always fight for its survival. It always is always up to you if you let it win. Yes. So that could be you just coming to terms with, hey, maybe I need help with this situation. Maybe I'm grieving and I need help. Maybe I need counseling. Maybe I need to talk to a life coach. Maybe I need to do this. And I'll be the first one to say, counselors have counselors. Life coaches have life coaches. You know what I mean? I'm not above the law. If I'm struggling with something and I feel comfortable enough to talk about it, I talk about it. Just because I'm up here in this position doesn't mean I don't have troubles of my own. And sometimes, well, most times we know what we should do. It's just we all fall on hard times at different times. And we just need to feel comforted. We need to feel like someone has our back. We need to feel like somebody can provide clarity in a way that resonates with us best. So we can't be too proud to ask for help. And y'all know, like the past week, I was struggling with a lot of things and I was just trying to wrap my head around so much. And because of the help of my lovely subscribers, and loyal viewers, I was able to get through. Does that mean I don't have my hard times? Absolutely, I do. But I have to remember what my purpose is. I have to remember that most times when people leave your life, you're being protected from something. When people start being mean to you and pushing you away, you're being protected from something. And so we have to remember that. And if you look at a situation that's happened to you or happens to you, and you know you've done your very best, and that situation still goes left, that's usually a protection. And that's something that I'm so grateful that I realized, that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say, hey, I'm not good today. I'm not my best today. I would have much rather to get up here and tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that I was struggling with something at that time than to get up here and do a reading and all of that stuff comes into the reading. And that's why we have to clear our energy, especially as readers. We have to definitely do something that detox the energy, so that we can continue to give the best messages, and also to keep ourselves good as well, because not only are we having to deal with our own everyday issues, we're taking energies from thousands, sometimes millions, depending on how big your YouTube channel is. So, I have thousands of subscribers tapping in and watching me and stuff like that. So I have to definitely work with myself so that when I'm receiving the messages, I can really do my best. So I just say all that to say, do not be afraid to ask for help. Do not be afraid to reach out to a counselor, a life coach, somebody that's just willing to listen. There are a lot of great hotlines out here. I know the NAMI hotline, it's available in just about every state. If you look up, I think it's NAM as in Mandy I hotlines, lots of hotlines. You only get like what, 20, 25-minute sessions with a mentor. But if you are feeling down and you're just trying to figure out your life right at that moment, there's nothing wrong with getting some guidance, because we all fall on hard times. Okay. Teresa says fear of will keep you stuck. We all need help. That's right, Teresa. We do. Anybody that tell you they don't need help, I don't know how they do it, but we all need help. Even if it's just a kind word, a kind gesture, just somebody reaching out and say, "Hey, I got you. I may not know what you got going on. I may not be able to feel your pain, but I got you. I got your back." It's just something about that. And the way you ladies and gentlemen were there for me over the weekend, man, it just really, it touched me. It really touched me in a whole different way. It touched my heart, because I knew that you could hear the pain in my voice, and I was hurt. Now, I'm not gonna lie about that. I was hurt, but what I know is that I forgive that man. He had something going on with him that caused him to treat me that way, and I'm not mad at him. In fact, I'm blessed that he let me know that he was not the person for me, and I wish him well. I don't wish him anything bad. I've had a lot of time to think about it and process, and just glad that I was able to remain solid and stable, and I stuck to my guns. I stuck to my standards. I didn't fold. Oh, because he got mad. I continue to be me, because I know, like I tell you, in my readings, I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I know that at the end of the day, I gotta rely on me. And we got ourselves for the rest of our lives. So if you're gonna forsake yourself and not be attentive to your own needs and your respect and your comfort levels, then you'll lose yourself. And anybody that's worth having in your life, friends, family, whoever, if they are worth having and being close to, they're going to stick by you. They may not understand your standards, they may not get it, but they're going to stick by you. They're not going to just fold and run when they can't have their way in your life. If they really love you and they really care, they are going to do what it takes to try to get a better understanding of what makes you you. And they're not going to criticize you for being who you are. Okay? Hey, Driana. Hey, I received a call and I see all my babbles in line. He said babies. Thank you, Empress. The love you give yourself is immense. Oh, I'm still laughing how you talk about the owls. Immeasurable. You are receiving it back. Thank you so much, Driana. I really appreciate your comment. Thank you. Um, yeah, I'm so grateful, so humble, and just so appreciative of the feedback that I received. I was a little nervous. I'm like, okay, I'm getting on my platform, just kind of airing it out a little bit. But I just appreciate the support. Sometimes we can get in our head and thinking that we're doing everything wrong, and really we're doing everything right. And I'm not mad. I'm grateful. I still have my health, my strength, and he just proved to be a guy that was not for me. And whether he realizes what he did or not, it truly doesn't matter. But I wish him well. I don't wish anything bad. I always want to send people off better than how I met them. I always want them to feel better when they leave out of my life, or I leave them. I want them to feel better than they did when I first met them. I want them to feel inspired in some way. I hope that he felt love. I hope that he felt genuine care, even though he didn't treat me well. But I hope that he got that from me. Hey Clarky, what's going on? Hey lovely, so good to hear you're in a better place. I love and light, beautiful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm in a much better space. I'm just like anybody else, but I definitely wanted to try to keep my energy clear so that I could give the best messages that I could give, and try to be as transparent as I can. But thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate you just coming in each day. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live again for other readings, other materials. I am going to start getting back to my E55 Chronicles. I've had a few people to ask me about those. I kind of got sidetracked a little bit, but we're definitely going to get back to those. A lot of people like the little E55 Chronicles because, they're like those little 3 to 5 minute messages that kind of remind you of where you are, sort of like the affirmations. So we're definitely going to try to get back to those. And if you have any topics that you would like to hear on the E55 Chronicles, the little 3 to 5 minute recordings that I do, please in the comment section, just say, hey, I'd like to hear about this. I'd like, for example, I'd like to hear about how to move on, or I would like to hear about how do I respond to a negative comment, or I would like to hear about what do I do if somebody cheated on me, like something like that. And so what I'll do, I'll pick a topic, whichever one, and then I'll do the E55 Chronicle on it, hopefully to provide some guidance. I'll never tell you to leave your man or your woman or your husband or your wife, but I definitely try to work with the mental space and the emotional space, and just get you to recognize your worth, get you to recognize what you deserve in a situation. Because we can't give people what we don't have, right? So if we don't have a balance in our emotions and our mental space and our spiritual space, how can we supply that to another person? And we got to think about the people that we date. If they don't have that balance in their life, how can they give that back to us? So we got to look at that for what it is. Remember, we are all cheerleaders for each other. That's right, Driana. Love you. Yeah. Thank you, Clarky. I can hear it in your voice. We are all cheerleaders, and I'm glad you're able to hear the joy that I have in my voice again. I'm just so grateful, y'all, and I hope that you continue moving forward. I'm still promoting forward movement. The past comes up in the readings because it's just there. It's a part of your story. I don't know why some people get on the platform. They're like, why do you keep talking about the past? The thing is, it's coming up in the readings for a reason. Everybody's on different pages and different books and different chapters. So we're all different. And the past comes up because, to be honest, it's a part of your story. It's not the conclusion, but it's a part of your story. And a lot of times, your wisdom and things that you've learned, your lessons and all that, are framed out of, from the fact of the things that you've been through. So if the past comes up and it's just your past, don't be upset. Just say, okay, yeah, I moved past that. I'm at a much better space now. Just take it for what it is. People just come in, oh, I don't want to hear about the past. Like, okay, you don't want to hear about the past, cool. Fast forward the reading and maybe you go into, forward movement. But I can't help. And when I do the energies around you and the past is coming out, because guess what? You can't help if somebody's still thinking about you, even if you don't want them. I'm just saying. You may not want them. You may not want anything else to do with them. But if they're thinking about you based on the elevation of your vibration, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is moving different timelines. That's what is important to take. What resonates? That's right. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you, Clark. Yeah, Saranda. That's right. We're all different. Teresa said past comes forward because something still needs to be learned. I love that. Yes, the past comes forward because something still needs to be learned. Absolutely. I can remember when I first started watching tarot, and I'm going to let y'all go because it's been over an hour. I always say I'm going to be under an hour, but here we are. I'm going to say this. I can remember when I first started watching tarot, which was about 3, maybe 4 years ago. I started watching it. And so I would get the readings. I'm like, okay, why does this? And I started off watching a bunch of readers. And then I learned that it's best to not do that. It's best to pick out at least two that you really, really like and you really resonate with and go with that. So I picked two and I listened and listened, and every day it seemed like it was the same thing. Well, I found out some of the same stuff was coming up because guess what? I hadn't resolved a lot of the issues. I hadn't really worked on my vibration like I needed to. So once I started working on my vibration, guess what? One or two things happened. Either I no longer resonated with that reader anymore, or or I still resonated with the reader, but the readings changed. The readings changed from that reader. And it's just what it is. So that's what happened for me personally. So Neil, the last set blueprint for your future, the past set the blueprint for your future, and you can't have a present or future without it. That's right. Love your positive outlook no matter the situation. Thank you, Sunil. Yeah, I mean, I get it. People don't want to revisit the past, but when you're truly healed, it shouldn't matter if the past come up because you'll be like, okay, yeah, I learned from that. And you'll move forward, but it's when you don't want to address the past at all, when you want to act like it never existed, that's where we have a problem because it's there. It's there, you know? And evidently, it still comes up in the readings because guess what? It's still there. We may not want to address it, we may not want to look at it, but there may be something in that past that you need to look at and learn from and address so that you can truly let go and get to what's for you. I'm not above the law and looking at the past because maybe, just maybe, there may be something I missed. It might be something I missed. I'm not perfect. Not perfect. We're all learning. Every day we're learning something. And we should all strive to learn more and more and more about ourselves, about anything that we can learn. Our brain is like a sponge, it just soaks up stuff. Person changed, so the reading was now heard different. That's right, Summer. I love that. The person changed, so now the reading is heard differently. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so, we all have to be mindful when we're blaming the readers about what's coming out in the reading. We have to think, are we doing the work on ourselves so that the readings can sound differently to us, or are we still in the same space that we were a month or 6 months ago and the same stuff is coming up? We got to just think about that because it's purely based on energy, past, present, and moving forward energy. And we just can't help to come out. Like I've had readings where I would say I'm gonna try really hard not to talk about the past, and then what happens? Be careful what you bury. It might not be dead yet. That's right, Teresa. I'm telling you. I got so now I don't even say it like that anymore. I used to just have my cards up there and I say, I'm not gonna focus on the past. And then I start shuffling, and guess what? The past. So it's like a reminder. Wait a minute, we still need to address this. Let's point this out. Okay, now we can move forward. It's like that. So keep that in mind, everybody. But just continue to be you. Do what you love. Take care of you. People may not understand it. That's okay. You only get one chance at this thing called life, and you got to live it to the fullest. People that left you, people that didn't want to understand you, wish them well. Maybe they'll find happiness elsewhere, just like you will. Okay? Teresa, it will reach out and snatch you up. That's right. That's right. If you haven't resolved issues of the past, it will. It'll consume you until you address it. And it could be years down the line and it could still get you. So it's best to just dissect the problem, work on it, try to heal it, and then move forward. That's why it's good to take time after dating or after a situation ends. Just take time for yourself. Get back to you. Get back to you. Okay? All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day today. Remember, you are worth it always. I may be back on later today. I feel like I probably will be back on later today to give another reading just to see where the energies are aligning in the evening. We'll just see. It may be a part two to this, but we'll definitely try to be back on. If you haven't already, please look at the bottom of this video. If you see the subscribe button is still red, please click subscribe so you can be subscribed to the channel. And off to the right, please hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live and you can join us again. I'd love to have you. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope your day is great. Take care of yourself. Eat you something good for lunch because I'm definitely going to try to eat me something good because I'm hungry. Stomach been growling. So make sure you have a great lunch. Make sure you stay hydrated today. And also, thank you for everything. Thank you for the super chat today. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you long time. Take care, everybody. Bye.